Alex used to play here. We'd climb all the logs, climb up to the rock. He was 7 years old. Had a lot of fun. Hi. So I decided to come back to Willows Beach. Willows Beach is in Oak Bay, and Oak Bay is the first place that we lived when we moved to British Columbia. And Alex used to play here on the logs and the rock and in the beach, and even Zoe and Julius had a couple of years where I would bring them out here and play when they were like 1 year old, 2 years old, 3. And I just stopped coming after a while because we moved so far away. It's like about almost an hour to get here, like 45 minutes or something. And we just go to other places because the drive is a bit much, I guess. And anyways, so it just brings back a lot of memories. Like when Alex was going to school here, I thought he would do a lot better in school, but he didn't. And just the houses and the trees are so beautiful here, and the nature. This is like the most beautiful place in all of the island, I think. And just behind me over here is called cattle something, where they used to bring the cattle. So I don't know, a long time ago, I guess. Man, things have changed so much. The insanity of this world has gone so far and beyond I could ever imagine. I guess that's what communism is. That's what it does. So yeah, not much is happening right now. I'm feeling way better than I was with all the commotion with what I mentioned before. And kids are in school. It's their last week of school. They actually go to school until next Tuesday. And Zoe's graduating, and she's going to be in grade 7 high school next year, which is the same school, but actually a different building within the same school. Anyways, I just wanted to show you how beautiful it is here. And this place really was we were so blessed. I think we were so blessed to be able to live in Oak Bay for the first few years when we moved here, because it's a place that's so healing. It's all the rich people live here, all the multimillionaires and their big house and mansions and yards and beautiful gardens and trees and parks, etc. I don't know. I kind of miss it now that I see it again and haven't been here in a while. I don't know. It's been a couple of years, I guess. And I don't usually come out here. I don't know why. I guess we just want to discover new places, right? It's kind of hard to go back because, time just keeps going on and on and on, and if you keep holding on to the past and there's no room for improvement there, like no growth, there's no opportunity, you gotta look for those doors that are open. So right now I'm planning on getting Invisalign, which is the new form of braces. It's kind of like to improve myself, and I was recommended to get implants, and then they said, well, if you don't want to get implants, you can always fix your teeth, and that way move all the teeth to the back so that you won't need implants. And I thought that was it's a better move, right? If you have extra teeth that are kind of crowded, then why not push them back? And the insurance that Sebastian has right now pays for 50%, so I couldn't say no. And I do have some money from taxes, so it's only, you know, it's only money. And what's more important than money is your health. So I wanna improve myself. I want to keep getting better, because now everything is going downhill, right? So we got to work extra hard to stay healthy and to keep self-motivated. So I'm gonna go for a walk, and friend Candace is coming by today to visit me, so I gotta go home and tidy up a little bit. I just want to share this beautiful place with you. Right. Okay, have a great day.
And so yeah, and they're like two dogs. Yes, and so it's just like I would feel bad if I didn't do that. Just went anyways.
Oh yeah, let's go. Grab some.
So let's grab some.
Let's
Grab
go.
some. Let's grab some.
So, in case you're wondering, okay, when I was younger, I wanted to get my teeth done, and because my brother Andrew got his done, so my mother decided to send me to see her friend and send me down to the States, and I went to like North Carolina, and I saw a dentist there, and I didn't even hear, all I know is like the my mother's friend Walter went to the back, spoke with the dentist, and then the dentist came out and said, "Oh, you don't need braces." So basically, he paid him off, or he told him not to say that I needed it or anything. So I don't know. The whole thing was really discouraging, and so I never actually thought about getting my teeth done again, because my mother didn't help me do it, and I didn't have the money to do it, and Walter, my mother's friend, didn't help me either, and so I was totally discouraged, and I wasn't even thinking of getting my teeth done until the dentist told me that I needed an implant, and I was hesitant, and I just kept putting it off. I don't like surgery. And then he suggested this Invisalign, and so I said, okay, we'll check that out. So that's how it all started. Okay, and also if you want to see my teeth, you can see that the top teeth in the front are not actually being used. See, and so I usually just have my tongue sticking out there even, so that's kind of weird, and I didn't even realize I was doing that. So that in itself, you know, when people, especially doctors, point out your flaws, oh, you know, it just motivates you to try to fix them, of course. So, and then he showed me this book of before and after people who had Invisalign, and I was like, oh my God, I started crying. They look like completely different people. But depending on how bad your teeth are, and it'll actually change the jawline and stuff in your face. I don't know. The dentist I saw the other day said she's 48 and she has them, and she said that it's totally fine, and her issue is minor anyways, but it won't change the way she looks at all. Since we're on the topic of dentists, I was gonna say that how Julius and Zoe, they both had to go to the hospital to get their teeth done. They had to put them under anesthesia, and that was horrifying for me. It was so difficult to sit in a waiting room and have my kids' life hanging in someone's, medical experience or whatever. And so that was really painful. And again, the dentist didn't want to do Julius because he's so squirmy, and I was really worried that I'd have to go through this again because they were going to send us to the hospital because he's overweight, and they didn't want to take him at the outdoor, like there's a clinic that does the anesthesia in a clinic or in the hospital. So they were going to send him to the hospital because he's overweight. But my husband, Sebastian, saw it was another dentist in Langford, in the town just over where he works, actually, not too far from here. And I went to that dentist for a second opinion, and they actually said they're going to do his teeth. So this Saturday we're going. So I'm pretty stoked about that. I'm really happy. It's such a big relief not have to go. I hate hospitals. I hate doctors. It's always so painful and emotionally draining to go to a doctor. So that's good news. I'm really relieved about that. Like, so relieved. And Zoe also has to get the Invisalign, so I have to bring her to her appointment coming up in September. That's as soon as I can get her to see a dentist. And she's gonna also have to get the Invisalign because her teeth are buck teeth, and they have to fix that. So I'm pretty happy that Sebastian has the insurance to cover all this, and because I'm not working, so I'm actually using all the money that I had saved up, and I guess that's going to be gone by the end of summer or something, but that's okay. We'll figure things out as we go. Maybe I'll get another job. It's just that Sebastian doesn't want me to work because then at the end of the year he has to pay so much tax back. So it's like making half the amount of money that I would make. Like if I made, let's say if I made $20,000 a year working part-time, and then he'd have to probably pay back like $8,000 because he makes a lot of money. So he just basically gives me a couple $100 every couple of weeks or something. And so that's not really great. So I'm actually on the losing end, but at the same time, I'm taking care of my health, and he has the insurance. So I'm here for the whole family to keep things together, because if we're both working, like who's at home, who's taking care of the kids, who's cooking and all that. And I'm pretty exhausted when I work all day, so I don't know. I miss it, but whatever. So I'm just going with the flow and see how things go. Well, that's about all for the video today, and I hope you enjoyed my video, and yeah, and let me know, like send me an email or something and to give me some feedback. Okay, love you, bye.